If you want to be a successful trader, you need to make sure that you are not doing this. Not doing this one thing changed my trading forever. I'm going to be talking about why you should never open a trade during the first 15 minutes of the market, especially the first 5 minutes of the market. However, you should strive to close a trade during the first 15 minutes of the market. And this is why. One of my strategies has been overnight holds, where I will buy, usually call options, depending on the direction of the stock, depending on the fundamentals, the technicals, and everything. And because I trade the same stocks, I know my stocks and I know the types of gaps that they do the next day. I've been able to play that and profit off of that. I have noticed that when I do my overnight swings, where I am buying a call option usually and swinging it, I'm able to close out a trade and sell the options contract back to the market for a very high price if I close that trade within the first 15 minutes of the market, specifically the first 5 minutes of the market. If I can close out a trade in that first 5 minutes of the market, I am able to make sometimes double what I would have been able to make if I were to sell that same contract later in the day, even if the price stayed the same or got better. And this is not only for out the money options. In the money options are like this, and at the money options are like this. For whatever reason, the first 5 minutes specifically of the market has super inflated contract prices. I use Robinhood, so I'm going off of Robinhood. Super inflated contract prices. So I make sure that I sell my overnight swing options within those first 5 minutes of the market, so I'm getting the best price for my contract. I will get a huge spike in the morning and I'm closing my contract immediately to the highest bidder. So it has been working for me with that strategy. However, if you are not holding a trade overnight and your strategy is not to close it out in the first 5 minutes of the market, then you're going to be on the other side of this, where you're potentially trying to buy an option contract in those first 5 to 15 minutes of the market. I cannot stress this enough to stop doing that. Do not do that. Wait the first 15 minutes of the market. Wait until the inflation on those contracts levels out and comes down to a reasonable level so that you can buy a contract at a fair price. Do not get caught in those first 5 minute volatility and inflated contract prices trying to get into the market in the first 15 minutes of the market, because you're going to be buying super inflated contracts. I've heard people on YouTube say don't buy in the first 15 minutes of the market, and they'll say because it's super volatile. We love volatility in the options world. That's how we make money. We love volatility. So that's not a good enough reason, in my opinion. So how I've been getting around this is I either be patient, sit on my hands for the first 15 minutes of the market, or I will go and I'll trade Forex those first 15 minutes of the market, because I'm not dealing with those contract prices. I'm not dealing with any inflation. I'm not dealing with a crazy bid and ask price that's changing every 2 seconds. It's, straight price action over there on Forex. So I take advantage of the volatility in the first 15 minutes of the market open by trading Forex. Wait until those option contract prices level out, and then I'll go over and play with options. That's how I've been navigating it, because it has been a little bit difficult for me to sit on my hands, especially during volatile times, because I like to make money, and the volatility is what makes us the money. So I like to take advantage of it, and lately I've just been trading Forex those first 15 minutes of the market. That is what I have to say in today's video. I hope that this helps somebody. I hope that you heard something today that you haven't heard before, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.